My name is Ali Kamara and I'm a mentor with the Salam Project. I'm so honoured to be working alongside Good Thinking. I myself am going to be learning a lot of stuff from Good Thinking, and I think it's a great initiative, and I think it's important sometimes for young people to see that, hey, there is another way for you to solve this problem and it's not all doom and gloom. So I'd like to say thank you for Good Thinking for partnering up with us with the Salam Project, and I think we're going to be doing good things in the future.
Hi, I'm Charles. I'm the life coach at the Salam Project. We work with a lot of families and young children who are going through various issues, especially during this pandemic. We work with a lot of people with anxiety issues. We work with a lot of families. We work with quite a lot of people on how to build their confidence, how to alleviate stress, and we do a lot of motivational things as well. So, and a lot of parents and carers are suffering currently in silence. So my advice would be to signpost you to www.goodthinking.uk, where you'll find a lot of useful resources. I myself personally, I suffer from a bit of anxiety and a bit of stress because I have irritable bowel syndrome. So I've been able to use some of the resources on Good Thinking for my own benefit as well.
Hi there, my name is Dawood from the Salam Project. I'm a mentor and youth worker. We work with many young people who are going through trauma and anxiety. Please don't suffer in silence. Please check out the Good Thinking on www.good-thinking.uk. And this website will give you great coping strategies and supporting skills to deal with this and many other issues. We advise young people to click first into young people, then mental well-being tips. This helps many of our mentees and clients going through mild mental health issues. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Ismail from the Salam Project, and we're getting more referrals for young people to get mentored or behavioural support, and it's been increasing lately. We've connected with a great organisation called Good Thinking, and basically they offer online support for people who are going through mental health issues. So first you could log on to the website Good Thinking, and then you could log on to young people, and then when you log on to young people you could then you could click onto either the podcasts or onto the mental health well-being tips and other wonderful apps and support information that's available. So Good Thinking, great organisation, and I'm thankful to be working in partnership with them.
Hello, my name is Mohammed. I am 30 years old, and last year I had a really rough year. Through my whole period of struggling with my mental health, I went to a website called goodthinking.uk. It's a digital website, and it's there to help you with a lot of your mental health issues that you may be facing that you might not even be aware of, such as depression, anxiety, as well as stress and insomnia. It gives you so much stuff, like it gives you quizzes, it gives you self-assessment tests, it tells you where to get the nearest help, it gives you articles on how to deal with it. And especially me going through COVID, losing family and members through COVID and just natural deaths and stuff like that, it gave me a little bit of a dark time, and using this website made me understand how to cope with my depression, or how to cope with my anxiety, or how to cope with my mental health in general. And I would recommend this to a lot of people that might be facing or going through something similar to me. So if you ever need help, and I would advise you or urge you just to go give it a go.
Hello, my name is Shakir Kamali from the Salam Project. I'm a youth worker and mentor. We work with many young people in various settings such as schools, churches, mosques, youth clubs, and many more. I facilitate empowerment workshops and motivational talk. We work with many young people who have witnessed their friends, their family member being killed in front of them. Many choose to suffer in silence, not knowing what assistance is available for them. Now we recommend people to consider good thinking. www.good-thinking.uk. So we have professional advice on how to get complete for us to create our life.
Hiya, my name is Mohammed Max. I'm part of the Salam Community Project. I've worked with Ismail yourself in the past over the years. We have worked with a lot of youth in the past, especially in the Same Difference program, in the Duke of Edinburgh Award. I've worked with youth across NCS program, the Peak District, Condova. There's so much experience and a broad range of youth that I've worked with, and throughout the years, really, I have tried my best to start my own thing, especially I do my own gardening where I get youth to join me also, just to distract themselves from the street, especially in my area. I live in my side, so it's a really targeted area with black crime. So I am about offering opportunities and trying to help young people, especially teenagers. And I've always seen one common theme, especially with young people, and it is depression. And I do say this because we live in a time of instant gratification, technology, phones, you've got TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and there are filters and people. I know what makes people depressed. It's the fact that they believe they live in some sort of lie. So in life, they see this filter and they perceive life to be that way, but in reality, it's not that way. And young people don't know any better. They go into this facade where they go into society trying to be someone they're not. And through that, over time, you just end up being depressed because life ain't really what you thought it was. You know what I'm saying? So I do try to help young people, especially mentally. There have been young people that come to me for therapy, and especially over the past year now, it's been a very difficult one. I have lost a friend due to gang culture in the street. He was shot and murdered on the street in a black party, Sharif. That was about 7 months ago, and I witnessed everything. I took him to the hospital. It was a horrible sight to see, and just seeing something like that just confirmed the belief that this place needs improvement and needs working on, especially in the hood area, on my side. So it is kind of dark sometimes, but I do try to keep my head up. And to be honest, right now, I'm trying to move forward and keep positive. So for any young people struggling, I would say to give life a chance, because a lot of people tend to go commit suicide now, especially in this day and age. A lot of people, it's the first thing. It's almost become a trend. It's almost cool now to commit suicide. Literally, it's almost cool, because it's like they can't bear life anymore, and they take their own life. They do the dumbest things, So I would say to a young person, it gets better. Just hold on, and keep your head up. There are sunny days ahead. If anything, they should check the Good Thinking website. You can get advice and they can get help on there. And for any young people out there that are suffering from, mental illness and depression, they need to know they're just young right now. They're still young. At a young age, you get told you have to pick your career and everything, and you feel like you're falling behind. But nobody really tells them how young they are. They got a whole life ahead of them, And there's so many choices and decisions you have to make, especially as a young teenager. And you always feel like you're falling behind. I've been in this trap too myself. Feel you're falling behind, you feel like, I just want to kill myself, blah, blah, blah. You see wrong things, and then you start to grow up and you start to think, it wasn't that bad, it wasn't that bad. It's starting to get better. So for any young person out there, it will get better. Definitely, without a doubt, it will get better in the future. And if you need help, there's that website I mentioned. So yeah, thank you guys. I don't want to make this video too long.